The Titan's maiden voyage. The massive supercarrier, Titan, silently glided through the depths of space. Lieutenant Commander Pierce stood on the bridge, his eyes fixed on the scanners. The Titan was humanity's greatest secret, a supercarrier designed to protect Earth from any extraterrestrial threat. Today, its existence would be revealed in the most dramatic fashion. "Commander, we're picking up a large fleet on the edge of our sensors," reported Harper, Pierce's second-in-command. Her voice was calm, but Pierce could sense the underlying tension. "Can you identify them?" Pierce asked, leaning closer to the holographic display. Harper's fingers danced over the console. "It's a Terran invasion fleet, sir. They're heading straight for Iridian V." Pierce's jaw tightened. The Terrans were known for their brutality and relentless conquests. If they reached Iridian V, the mining colony there would be obliterated. "There's no time to waste. Charge the mass drivers and deploy the fighters," Pierce ordered, his voice steady. "It's time to reveal the Titan." The Titan's engines rumbled softly as the massive ship moved unseen through the darkness. Pierce watched the 3D scanner intently. The Terran ships surrounded the defenseless colony below, ready to unleash destruction. "Harper, are the mass drivers ready?" Pierce asked, his voice tense. "Yes, sir." "Capacitors are fully charged," Harper replied. Pierce flicked the intercom. "Fighters, brace yourselves. We strike from the shadows." In the belly of the ship, the fighters ignited their engines with a thunderous roar, ready to unleash a storm of destruction. The deck shuddered with caged energy as Pierce slid the Titan into range. "Now, Harper, hit them hard," Pierce commanded. Harper activated the mass drivers. Slugs tore through space with lethal accuracy, shattering the Terran shields and tearing through their hulls. The dreadnoughts never saw it coming. Chaos erupted on Texian channels as disbelief, confusion, and fear spread among their ranks. The Titan's fighters darted among the disabled ships, delivering final blows with precision. Rescue pods launched from Earth, plucking survivors from the debris-strewn battlefield. Pierce watched as the miners from Iridian V stepped onto the rescue ships, their faces showing relief and awe. They whispered about the mysterious saviors who had appeared from nowhere, striking down the invaders with unmatched power. As the Titan withdrew, its presence once again a secret, Pierce allowed himself a rare smile. They had struck hard, and the galaxy was beginning to learn that humanity was not to be underestimated. The aftermath of Iridian V. Back on the Titan, the atmosphere was electric. The crew buzzed with excitement, whispering about the victory over the Terran fleet. News of the battle spread quickly, rocking the galaxy. Deep within the ship, Admiral Les' hologram appeared before Pierce and Harper. "Pierce, what you did at Iridian has everyone talking," Les said, his voice intense. "They're all whispering about the ghost ship that saved the colony." Pierce nodded, his expression firm. "The rumors help us for now. No one knows who we are, and that's our power." Les' brow furrowed, but being quiet has its cost. "The Terrans are looking for us, sweeping entire systems." "We'll stay stealthy," Pierce reassured him. "Harper is tracking their signals. We'll know their plans before they do." Les nodded. "Good. Keep moving. Hit where they least expect it." As Les' image flickered and disappeared, Pierce looked around at his crew. They were alone in the vast emptiness of space, unseen guardians armed with hope and determination. "All hands. This is Pierce. Silent running. No comms or signals. Set course for Nereus." "Let's get to work," Pierce commanded. The crew nodded in unison as the Titan surged forward, a whisper in the blackness. They were phantoms sailing the stars, carrying humanity's hopes on silent wings. The Terran hunt. On the Terran flagship, Supreme Commander Krell loomed over his crew, barking orders. "Find that human ship," he growled. "Send out the Shadow Wing." Raxon, a brilliant and icy commander, took control. His steady hand sent cloaked sentinels into the blackness, tiny but lethal drones invisible to the eye in scanners. On the Titan's bridge, Pierce paced, worried. Data showed enemy movements, and the weight of command pressed heavily on him. Harper's fingers flew across the holo keys, diving into intercepted messages, searching for patterns and clues. "Pierce," she said, "the Tayans have gone silent. It's not normal." Pierce stopped pacing, facing her. "They hunt us, Harper. They've got something new out there. Stay sharp and keep us hidden." The crew sat focused, aware that one sound could give them away. The Titan slid unseen through space, a ghost ship. Inside, the crew held their breath, the ship's hum a heartbeat in the silence. They were phantoms in a haunted house, hunters seeking them in darkness. The game was on. The hunt could end with the Titan revealed and vulnerable, or the Shadow Wing grasping at whispers. Pierce watched and planned, the ghost captain of a ghost ship, sailing unseen through the stars with his crew's lives and Earth's future in his hands. The decoy. In the cold metal walls of a Tayan interrogation room, a captured human pilot's screams echoed. His face was drained of color, but his courage remained unbroken. The Tayans demanded information about the Titan's strength, but he gave only the ship's name before passing out. On the Tayan flagship, Vaughn paced the command center. "They were here," he muttered, tapping the star chart. "Send the signal." Fake calls for help sliced through the stars, telling of a convoy under attack, begging for rescue. On the Titan, Pierce caught the distress call, a flashing red alarm screaming urgency. "Check the signal," Pierce ordered. "Prep countermeasures." Harper's hands moved with skill, testing the call's truth. "It seems real," she said. The Titan crept forward, cloaked, staying hidden, but hearts raced as they neared the trap. Sensors probed the dark, waiting for one wrong move. Then the Tayan ships shimmered into view, dropping their invisibility. Vaughn's Shadow Wing had waited patiently and now surrounded the Titan. "Battle stations," Pierce ordered. "Hold nothing back." The crew responded instantly, a practice dance, weapons readied urgently, the Titan bristling with energy. The Supercarrier now fully awake. The battle unfolds. Energy weapons blazed in the black space, bright against the void. The Tayan ships darted forward, cannons blazing. But the Titan was now fully awake. Mass drivers spun, unleashing fire. Metal slugs shot out, each a comet of death, slamming into shields and hulls with a planet's rage. The Tayan ships faltered, their crescent formation breaking under the assault. Pierce yelled, "Push them back." The crew worked together, the Titan their shared will. Explosions dotted the stars as Tayan ships took hits, drifting or torn open. Finally, Raxon called the retreat, his voice bitter. The Shadow Wing pulled back, their crescent broken, prey defiant. The bridge felt the aftermath. Pierce's jaw clenched at the damage reports. They had won, but at a cost. The Titan's secrecy, its greatest weapon, was now lost. Harper met Pierce's eyes, mirroring his turmoil. They had stood firm, fought off the best, and saved many. But the universe had shifted. Their role had changed. The Titan was now a legend, shouted across space, a beacon of humanity's might, and a target to all who feared it. Council confrontation. In the council chambers, chaos erupted. Zenari and Mechon delegates yelled at Earth, accusing them of reckless actions. But Paxis and Arden hailed the humans as heroes for fighting the Tayan. Lieutenant Commander Pierce stood amid the noise, the voices battering him like ocean waves. He straightened his uniform, the insignia on his chest reminding him of his duty. Admiral Leigh's hologram stood by Pierce, calm and powerful. "The UF Titan protects," Leigh's voice boomed. "Our mission is peace. We only defend the helpless and preserve stability." Murmurs rippled through the room. Some nodded, swayed by Leigh. Others scowled, unconvinced. Pierce stepped forward. "We don't seek conflict," he said, his voice strong. "The Titans saved lives. Attacking the Tayan was not escalation, but a shield raised to protect. On the Titan, Harper worked the console, hiding the ship. She turned dials, refined algorithms, and tested changes. "The cloak will hold, Commander," she told Pierce, confidence in her voice. Pierce watched the council feed. Hesitation replaced anger, doubt crept into condemning eyes. A split vote prevented Earth from being censured. The fleet was called peacekeepers, not warmongers. It was a close call, but Pierce knew every hidden second bought understanding. As the Titan slipped through space, crew silent and alert, Pierce breathed. Harper's work reassured him. The Tayans would hunt them, but the Titan would be ready for every challenge. They would adapt, grow stronger. Once underestimated, now Earth commanded respect and fear. The final stand. The Tayan homeworld bristled with defense. No ship could break through. But Vaughn had a plan, more devious and deadly than before. Raxon grinned, power in his veins. The Shadow Wing was ready, cloaked and silent, waiting for the perfect moment. In the Titan's bridge, tension was thick. Reports of a huge Tixian fleet had everyone on edge. Pierce and Harper watched the scanners, every blip a potential threat. Pierce's voice was calm. "We intercept them at Sector Theta. Prepare the fighters." The Titan's hangars buzzed with activity. Pilots suited up, checking their weapons. The Supercarrier moved silently, unseen by Tayan eyes. Vaughn's plan was set. A false beacon would draw the Titan out, and the Shadow Wing would close in for the kill. But the Titan was no ordinary ship. Its crew was smart, determined, ready to face anything. The final battle began with a sudden burst of fire. The Titan appeared, weapons blazing, cutting through Tixian ships like a hot knife through butter. The Shadow Wing uncloaked, joining the fray. Pierce shouted orders, his crew moving in perfect harmony. Fighters darted through space, missiles streaking toward targets. Mass drivers pounded enemy ships, tearing them apart. Vaughn watched in horror as his fleet fell apart. The Titan was too powerful, too well coordinated. Raxon fought bravely, but even his skills couldn't turn the tide. In the end, the Titan stood victorious, the Tayan fleet in ruins. Vaughn's last transmission was a desperate plea for mercy. Pierce listened, his heart heavy. "We are not conquerors," he said. "We defend." The Tayan threat was over, but the galaxy had changed. The Titan was no longer a ghost ship, but a symbol of humanity's strength and resolve. Its crew knew they had a long road ahead, but they were ready. As the Titan sailed through the stars, Pierce looked out at the endless void. He knew they would face more challenges, but he also knew they would rise to meet them. The Titan and its crew were more than warriors. They were protectors, guardians of peace in a galaxy full of danger. And so the legend of the Titan grew, a beacon of hope and a warning to those who would threaten the peace. The Supercarrier sailed on, its mission clear, its crew united, ready to face whatever the universe threw at them.